get that either. So it was bad, but there it is. I just do the will of the people, man. And a lot of y'all don't even know because, most of my listeners are spread out all over the country. I think we probably have a slight majority of my listeners, if I remember the analytics, that live in metro Atlanta. But, we have a lot of people, probably 45%, that are spread out throughout the country and the world. And a lot of them don't even get or understand the whole bad and bougie thing. So there it is. There it is. Hey, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. Last night was media night for the Super Bowl. Yeah. Last night was media night for the Super Bowl. I really didn't hear about any real crazy things that happened. Saw some of the highlights on the Puppet Factory, which is ESPN, where they talked about, and showed some of the little people at the event. They had over 5,500 media credentialed people out there. And that's crazy. I don't remember what the numbers were when we were going to the Super Bowl, which is now, I think, the last Super Bowl that we attended on somebody else's dime. It wasn't our last year on terrestrial radio. It was like the year before. So I'm thinking 2009 is the last year that we went to the Super Bowl. And we had gone to the Super Bowl for 11 straight years. For 11 straight years. And then the last one that we went to, I think, was in 2009 once again. So let's see, 2001, 2000. This is 2016. No. It had to be like 2011. So it's a big event. Obviously, if you remember when the Stews were on Radio Row at the Super Bowl, man, we always used to get the biggest guests. Actually, guests used to come and seek us out. And I guess at that time, once again, it was kind of out of the norm for two brothers to be on Radio Row, having fun, laughing, cracking jokes, doing what we do, barbershop sports talk. Now everybody and their mama is following the blueprint. So it's not that big of a deal anymore. But like the great Little Richard said, don't let nobody fool you. You better remember. You better remember the originators. Yeah. You better remember the originators. And so, man, we used to get the biggest guests. I'm not talking just sports. I'm talking entertainment and beyond. And the number that they threw out last night, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and this is a Tribute Tuesday. I need to tell you about the Tribute Tuesday part 2 here in a second. The number was not 5,500. Clearly, and it probably adds each and every year, but 5,500 just sounds crazy. Like I can imagine maybe back when we were doing it, maybe the last years, maybe 2,000, maybe half of 5,500, but not 5,500. So this is a big deal. It's the biggest party. It's the biggest sporting event in this country. Maybe coming in number 2 or something behind the World Cup or whatever in soccer, but we don't give a rat's ass about soccer over here. So it's a real big thing. It's a real big thing. And you got Tom Brady, and you got this whole, facet of the game with Deflategate and all of that conversation, and the cheating-ass New England Patriots, and you got the Atlanta Falcons. So you got some very interesting storylines. Some very interesting storylines that are going on this year in this year's Super Bowl. And the fact that we live in Atlanta, or I live in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the game, man, that makes it even bigger and better. So very interesting stuff. I guess the main thing that came out of last night's media night, and that's another thing in itself, is that they changed it to nighttime, I guess prime time. Another interesting thing, or the biggest thing that came out of media night last night, is that the New England stinking-ass, cheating-ass Patriots stole Kyle Shanahan's playbook. Now, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Now, I know the media is going to spin it another way. They're going to sanitize it. They're going to put rose-colored glasses on it. No, Kyle Shanahan misplaced his book bag, and then an hour later, somebody turned it back into him. Imagine Kyle Shanahan leaving his playbook for the Super Bowl laying around. That's a damn lie. The Patriots took it. I know they did. Like, this type of stuff never happens with any other team. Like, you never hear about this type of scenario with any other team, any other game, any other organization in football. But just magically, the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons loses his playbook. The playbook is gone for an hour, and from what they're saying, it's like in a tablet or something. This is 2017, so it's not like in a notebook and he got plays scribbled out on the page with a pencil or anything like that. But I'm sure, and we won't be able to verify this today probably. It'll probably come out down the road at some point. It'll probably come out down the road. But I'm willing to bet every last cent that I have that the Patriots paid this guy. They said some reporter from San Francisco, from the San Francisco newspaper, this old cat. He's probably got a little bit of dementia or whatever, a senility. They probably bamboozled him to pick up Tom Brady's or Kyle Shanahan's book bag, go off into some secret lab where you got technologically advanced scientists that know how to hack computers, and they probably retrieved all the information from their playbook within 1 hour's time and gave it to Bill Belichick and Steve cheating-ass, punk-ass Tom Brady. I can't even get the words out. I know they did it. I know they did it. I can't prove it. No one can prove it right now. But why does these type of things always happen and surround the New England Patriots? You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. We got somebody on the line, and I'm going to guess I know who this is. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Good morning, Doug. This is Grego. How are you?
I knew it was you, Grego!
Yes.
Wait a minute. The studio audience is still booing you.
Okay.
Wait a second. Now, for new listeners to the Doug Stewart Show, this is the most blinded New England Patriots fan that listens to TDSS. His name is Grego.
Yes.
And I just knew Grego would call up here and try to defend that tomfoolery. No pun intended, that tomfoolery of stealing the Atlanta Falcons playbook last night. What do you got to say to defend these cats?
Well, I don't think it's really part of defending them. I think you're missing the point. I think Kyle Shanahan has already looked past the Super Bowl. He's looking towards the 49ers. So what I think was he wanted to get a little inside information from that San Francisco reporter and that beat writer. And he might have made a deal with the devil. He said, hey, take this tablet and just do whatever you want to do with it. Let me get the information you got in your bag so I can get ready for my next team, and we'll let the chips fall where they may. So I think that's what happened, man. I mean, I don't want any alternative facts being put out about the Patriots and cheating.
Grego. You know what? You might have a point there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You might have a point now. And that makes a lot of sense, and that's right. Kyle Shanahan is set to be the new head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. So he's set to be the new head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. This reporter that was at the game last night that supposedly found this bag is a writer for a newspaper in San Francisco. You might have something, Grego.
Yeah, I think so. And with that being said, man, that's all I got. Appreciate the good work. I appreciate this excellent reporting that you're doing on the Patriots and talking about the cheating Falcons with the noise game.
But Grego, let me say one more thing. Even though you might have a point, we still blasted your ass off the show this morning. You better believe that. You better believe that. I mean, it could be anything. And some people will call us, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And we're going to get to this little basketball talk with LeBron James going ham on Charles Barkley in a second. But even though you do bring up a very, very good point about Kyle Shanahan and his relationship with the San Francisco media, now that he's going to be the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. That might be part of it, but the point is that this whole thing was engineered, I am sure, by Bill Belichick. Cheating-ass Patriots. I'm sure that they were behind this. And nobody else in America is going to talk about this on these terms, except for us here on the Doug Stewart Show. Except for here on the Doug Stewart Show. We'll call a spade a spade. Once again, we won't be able to verify this, but why does this type of thing always happen surrounding the New England Patriots? Huh? Did you know that the New England Patriots snuck into following opposing teams' locker rooms and took their opening plays? Did you know that they stole playbooks before? Ask Marshall Faulk about this. Ask Marshall Faulk about them knowing their plays. And just magically, Kyle Shanahan, the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons playbook, his play tablet, mysteriously disappears. Ooh. Cheating bastards. Oh, I can't stand the New England Patriots! I can't stand them! I can't stand them! Hey, listen, man, we're doing an encore, new edition today for Tribute Tuesday. Yeah. You know what, man? And even though me and the guys have a tumultuous past, even though we have a tumultuous past, a tumultuous history, man, it was great stuff. The movie, the New Edition movie was great stuff. It had me reminiscing, man. So today, I think we did it last week. So today, we got an encore performance by New Edition today for Tribute Tuesday. Yes, sir. All right, we get back from the break. Let's talk about LeBron going ham on Charles Barkley. Yeah. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Back in 3 minutes. Yes, sir.
Rhyme theory, mind theory. Shorty was out for the dreams of living it. Thought hard about larger than life schemes of getting rich. Controlling, holding, bank rolling and such. From the young age of 9, Shorty had enough. Only scenes in his eyes was corrupt. This is how you get what you want, what you need. Top of the line for Shorty, blooming Project C. Got the smart for the school, but love the street living. Excited his mind, fame, the vision. Napoleon claimed the name, played the part, maintained the heart, knew the game. Street raised to stay smart. Shorty made it art form and crafted 16. Do the math, added in dog years. That was too well advanced for all his average peers, but had a team of some wild out teens committed to. Rolling up, holding you up, slowing you up. Had his made mad up for a stripe, sizing you up. Adapt tactic for wild avenues and crews. Concealed matics for any trial blaze on you. Young calling the shots, only previews for dudes in all spots. Vote for the boys who pump short shot and red tops. Now come the intricate plot by ways of rivalry. Come stinking lava, they try to be steady on the come up. Eye wide for opportunity. 7 signs of sin wrapped up to spell. Only time will tell who goes to heaven or hell. We beat them streets wide and out, thugged out, bugged and blackout. Lethal and provoked to arouse, hear me out. Raise up, raise up, ease up, ease up, raise up, raise up, ease up, ease up, raise up, raise up, ease up, ease up. Warriors come out to play. This is the place where worlds collide. Separate clapper from rapper and rappers from actors. In too deep must consider the factor. If it's fame, let's think it over. Only few heads get the name of supernova. The rest be focused, always bout the hustle. Looking for ways to get paid using their muscles. Some stay trouble. Will I go gold? Even hit lead? She got me fed. Should I look for a job and stop bagging my head? Until this world turn cold. Nigga, I don't care about you or how you roll. Don't hate a man for flashing, spilling his cash. He never had